Yo, welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Big up to all of you guys in the building. Thank you. My brethren is in the house. Big up, shout out to Football with Ants. My brother Ants Man is in the building. Thank you for coming in the other day. Big up to all of you guys in the house right now, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Don't forget the notification bell. Very important. So we will be talking about the preview that is coming up. Big up to somebody, LFC. Thank you for being in the building. We will be discussing City. We shall discuss the conversation that the manager just had, right? He seems to say something along the line that we've been consistent, but we were consistent losing. So I need people to come discuss it with me. Maybe I did not understand what he is trying to say. You know what I mean? What does it mean? What does that mean? He needs to explain it a little bit better. We were consistent, but we're consistently losing. In the bigger scheme of things, what does that mean? We knew we were losing. That's why some of us in the dark side. You know what I mean? That's why some of us are frustrated. We were not playing well. That's a consistently poor. So when we have people like Virgil making statement about, oh, if you were supporting us last year, support it again this year, it does not make sense. You see what I mean? It does not make sense. The fans will support the club regardless. Even the ones who've lost their mind will still support the club. But you cannot tell the fans that they like Ensman said, don't tell the fans how they should feel. The only way you could tell a fan how to feel is how you perform at Anfield or away. So maybe I took it out of context. Maybe I don't really understand it as he said it or what he's trying to say. But we will discuss it. Big news from Indy talking about Liverpool. It's about to throw in the cash to Semenyo for January. 65 mil is on the docket. I believe 75 is what Bournemouth want. Semenyo, it's a big time player right now. I think he would do very well at Liverpool. Very well. Big up to Rasta Crab. He's in the building. Bejan Ref TV family is in the house. Thank you. Big up yourself, man. This was a crazy show. Brother, I'm telling you, man, thank you for reminding me, Rasta. People, if you haven't watched the show, go back and watch the last show. I had heavyweights. The panels were like high level panelists. People I respect a lot who came on. They've been with me for since day one. Trust me, no one was safe, including the host, myself. No one was safe. It was that deep. And one thing that I appreciate that everybody kept respectful. Everybody kept it going. We had fun. We had seriousness. It was crazy. Out at war, including the people in the chat. It wasn't just on the panel. It was everywhere. But great show nonetheless, man. And that's how you support your team. If you don't like something, you talk about it. And you talk about it respectfully. You know what I mean? So big up to Mandem who joined us that day. It was crazy. And fire too. I enjoyed it. I reckon Chiesa will leave in January. I want to know why. Why do you think he will leave? The manager said we are 19 to 20 players. He is still in the mindset of having a small squad. So that means we have at least 3 to 4 players, including the academies, to still be able to come in. So I want to know. He said, y'all need to watch that show again. Best stream for a while. Big up yourself, Rasta. What the show was missing is you, Rasta. We needed you on the panel. People are waiting for you. You needed you on the panel, Rasta. Next time, we need to find a way to bring you out here. Tombstone for City is coming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need to do it again. He says Semenyo is for Mo, in my opinion. That would be that Mo is leaving in January. I mean, I said the club needs to make a big statement. And a big statement is not just bringing a player in. A big statement is also having one of your Dandadas say, I'm gone. Manchester United used to do it quite often under Alex Ferguson. It changes a lot of dynamics, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. So if you're going to make that statement, you got to make it, everybody has to be on hands on deck. Rasta said Chiesa is staying. I think so. Chiesa ain't going nowhere. Right now, he's having way too much fun. He's getting game time. Why should he want to leave? He goes anywhere else, he has to start all over again. And the World Cup is right now. It's about 6 months away. Why would he wants to leave? We're looking at Diamante. I like that guy. But if we're looking at him, that means is Konate leaving? Because Diamante is not in the mold of Virgil. And I'm pretty sure not that we will ever find another Virgil. We will bring a Virgil-esque player, meaning a player who reads the game more than using his physical or slide tackling or whatever, right? Somebody who's actually, I won't just say smart, but somebody who's very high IQ in terms of how they play the game. There's a lot of players out there who are high IQ, but they are not that good. But the fact that they are so good in the head, they can handle the game no matter what. Sometimes you look at them, you're like, yo, you're not that good, but you're still able to maneuver. You know what I mean? We will get canceled if I was. He said more gone to AFCON. That's true. That's true. And Semenyo, Ghana did not make it, so he is not going anywhere for AFCON. That's true. If we are getting Semenyo in January, that is less playing time for Chiesa. Mo isn't leaving until summer. Okay. Mo and Olise swap. Bayern don't want an older player. Bayern. I think Olise, I would take Olise in the heartbeat, but I think Olise will be more for the summer. I think that one is still in play. I still believe that is still in play. Forget Chiesa, what's going to happen to Rio. That is what I was thinking when you talk about Semenyo. But see, you have to understand the right side is only Mo. Chiesa is not even the right side. Chiesa is everywhere. You could put him through the middle. You could put him left, right. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I think he's even playing like a false 10 or whatever you call it. We don't have an adequate replacement, and Chiesa is not the player. I think Rio still have a chance, but Rio needs to start playing the game, mature into the game very quickly, because step over is not going to take you anywhere. I'm sorry. I love Rio just like anybody else, but you need to put your stamp on the team when you come off the bench, so that when the manager says, this guy I'm going to sub Gakpo, or I'm not going to play Vert because maybe say Vert is doing very well as a number 10. Rio, when you come in, you have to be a different maker. You can't just come in and doing step over. Yeah, it's nice. We will cheer you on. But what's the end product? And Rio is still young. So if this year he doesn't come out of his own, they will send him on loan. And usually when Liverpool send you on loan, it becomes real dark real quick. Having pace alone is not good enough. Be able to dribble is not good enough. You have to have end product. You see what I mean? And right now, I don't see his end product. Ghana didn't qualify to AFCON, man. Can you believe that? Semeya is not going to AFCON. We got Rep Night in the building. What going, Brendan? What going? Big up yourself, Gary. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. So for Rio needs to start just because you are young. Because if you keep into that young style of play, oh, he's still immature, then what they would think is, okay, let's send him to a place where he will get more game time so that he can mature. We did it with Elliott, right? When Elliott first came in, same thing. You could see the rawness in him, and he needed game time, so they sent him on loan. He did very well at Blackburn. And then Klopp was like, let me keep you around. Rio needs to put a stamp on the team where the manager sees that, okay, he makes a difference, but he is young. So let me keep him up and let's polish him as he goes. Then he stays. But if it's, okay, he's coming on and he doesn't make any difference, it doesn't matter how many minutes they give you. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. When you come onto the team, you have to make a difference. Even if it's this little bit of a difference, they will give you more minutes. But right now, the way he plays, you could see that he's so immature. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying he's 17 years old. What do you expect? So he has to play with maturity that the team, the managers, and the front office will be like, bro, this kid is good. He plays like an old person. And that was what made Yamal so special, right? When he came on, everybody's like, okay, this kid he's playing with such freedom. He's like, he didn't care. It felt like he was playing at the park. He's having fun. He was not scared or being bullied by these adults. And what does he do? He goes in, and they kept giving him more playing time. And they were like, this kid is mature. So Rio has to take heed on that. When you come on there and you're doing step over, they're looking at you like, brother, what are you doing? Pass the ball. So the speed is not going anywhere. Work on your end product. That would be my advice for Rio. Work on your end product. When you work on your end product, then you start making a difference. That's what I believe. Somebody said Rio should be sent on loan. He will regress on the bench here at Liverpool. Elliott might be back in January. What is he going to do at Liverpool, man? This guy, you cannot even get playing time at Aston Villa. What make you think you're going to get any playing time with this squad? I mean, and we see it happen. Origi has gone multiple loans. But then when it comes to Liverpool, he's a whole different player. We have a couple of players who've gone on loan and didn't play well, but then they come back to Liverpool and then all of a sudden they play well. So maybe that could happen for Elliott. But Elliott, come on now. You can't be sitting on the bench at Aston Villa. You need to make your stamp, man. You need your Mr. Stamp. Stop hanging around with, this is rumors. Stop hanging around with Jadon Sancho, man. That boy. Refna said, you heard it here. Quincy hates Rio. He said, Quincy heard you. Big out to JK, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm all good, bro. What you saying?
Not much, man. We are, talking a few Liverpool nonsense, talking here and there. Quick question. Did you hear the manager's press conference?
Yeah. This morning, yeah. I watched it live, actually. Yeah. Like, Isaac coming back, that's cool. But I just think he looked a lot more happier today. than he has in the last few press conferences. You know what I mean? It looks like he's got that energy sort of back. Maybe the 2 wins against Villa and Real Madrid and the 2 clean sheets have gave him that boost he needs for the season now. Hopefully, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, in your opinion, what did he mean by we were consistently losing? We were consistent, but we were losing.
Yeah. I was laughing when he said it, but I was thinking, you know what, you shouldn't have said it, but fuck it. He was actually funny in a way. Yeah, it was consistency losing. Like, it was funny, man.
Well, what is the consistency if you lose it? There's no consistency losing.
Yeah, consistency playing bad, isn't it? Like,
exactly. And that's why the fans are upset. And you see, this is the thing that these people don't get. And that's why people don't understand why some of us are frustrated with Virgil. If you're playing bad, don't make a statement that, oh, support us regardless. No, we are not. Some of us are not blind supporters like that. We support the club. But we're not going to allow you to play like that and say, oh, just because we won last year, so just shut up and support us anyway. That's why a lot of people, are, including myself, are upset with Virgil. You should be coming out and say, we are fault. We need to do better. Even if you're playing well and you're losing, you don't. The best thing you ask from the fans is keep supporting us. We will come good. Don't make a statement and try to I feel like he's guilt tripping the fans to support them and kind of like go along with the bad performances. Like, oh, just be quiet. You know us. We won the league, so even if we play bad, it's okay. That's how I felt. That's why I was like, this guy's not a captain. And that's why I kind of agree with what Rooney said. And I saw what Rooney came back and said that maybe the part where he brought the contract in, he shouldn't have said that part. That was unfair. But let's be honest. Those times when we're losing, was there any leadership in the squad?
No, not really. Like the level we put Van Dijk on, it's like when he has a bad phase, it's so unlike him that we all jump on that bandwagon. Like, what the hell's wrong with him? You know what I mean? It's like it's a bit more magnified. When Harry Maguire makes a mistake, it's forgotten about the week after. Why? Because he does it again. Virgil van Dijk's on a different level. Even if a guy runs past him, it's highlighted. They all make big half-an-hour documentaries about it. That's how good this guy is. So for me, bro, after what he did last season, probably the best defender in the world last season. I just feel I can allow him to have certain phases where he's battered, mentally tired. He plays for Holland a lot, and I think now they're pretty sort of secured to get the World Cup slot. I would try to rest him and play Van der Ven and whoever else is there for them. Yeah, you've got to rest Virgil van Dijk. Like, for me, when you are physically tired, what happens? You get mentally sort of tired, and Virgil showed that in the way he was talking and stuff.
No, that could be true. But see, that's the thing of being a captain. He weighs heavy. He weighs heavy. But yeah, back to this. People say he was not laughing. He was serious. Let me see. Gary said, will you drip Isak back into the team slowly rather than rushing him? No, he comes in. He plays 15, 20 minutes. He's not, there's no need to rush him. He needs to take his time to mesh with what the team is doing. The thing is with him is, and that's also not just him, it's also Ekitike. We are not playing to their strength. And that is what is getting me really, really still upset with the manager, because he hasn't figured out that puzzle yet. There's no way you got these strikers and you still haven't fed them enough balls to score. Just because they got 3 chances and they miss all of it. They need to get 30 to 40 chances in each game. It needs to become natural to them. Whatever we're doing, it needs to become natural to them. That's why you see what they do. But if they are here just running marathons and Isak is getting injured of just running, we have a problem. So this is why I agree with what Rasta Crab was saying earlier. And it's not this to kind of get somebody beside him to tell him when to talk and when not to talk.
Yeah, I said that last week as well, or 2 weeks ago, about Arnie Slot's press conferences. overcomplicated by himself, because why?
Mm-hmm.
He's in that, he wants to portray an image, don't he?
Yeah.
Because he's on the world stage now. He's big time, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
he wants to portray an image, and I think he takes it a bit too serious for me. Let your football do the talking and stuff, and don't say things that don't need to be said. Journalists are like worms, you know what I mean, bro? They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna ask you certain questions like what color your underpants are, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. They're gonna fucking ask that shit. So that, like, he should think before the questions asked. Think about what he says now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to do his press conference for him. I would give him the
Yeah.
right answers, what to say. I would know exactly what to say to these
Mm-hmm.
worms, because I'm from England. I know how they work there in that way. They are so horrible, and I'm thinking these guys are like Liverpool correspondents for
Mm-hmm.
certain media groups, and they're actually not asking bright questions, asking questions that don't need to be asked. So that's why Arnie's like that. He ain't great at answering questions for me.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Because the thing is, he needs to be careful not get stuck into the hype. Because last year he was so different. He came. You won the league, but stop talking like you were a philosopher. Just answer the questions in the simplest term. Trying to make yourself look smart makes you look dumb, especially when it's not working.
Yeah.
This football, man. Football is nothing special. It's a simple game. Sometimes some people make it too overcomplicated, and you got these tacticals who want to teach you how to run. No, bro, football is pass and move, man.
Simple.
Run, defend. That's it.
And the thing is with
And
Scott, oh yeah, go on.
go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, when Scott answers the question when asked, he should give the answer that it takes him away for the journalist to ask another question on that question he asked first. Simple,
yes.
bro. Simple things like that will give him less headache, and he can concentrate on his job more. So I don't know why no one's had a word with him about that sort of thing, where, answer questions that he takes away from the subject, because if you don't really want to talk about it.
Right.
Maybe he's a bit too honest. God knows.
I mean, yeah, we hear this Dutch honesty and that kind of stuff. That does not make sense, bro. It's simple, especially when you're under pressure. Don't say anything. If you keep it, we are working hard. We have new, as you can see, we have a new players. We have to make him, you keep it along the simplest term. Let everybody try to make things up, because at the end of the day, it's still gonna be, they still have brand new players, regardless of they are expensive or not. They're trying. But the part where he needs to stop also is making excuses, talking about other managers while he's not doing well. That through, and that's why I'm stuck on the dark side. And Rasta said he said Slot owes him 10 wins straight. That's 30 minutes. I said 30 minutes. That's 30 points. I don't know whether it's with Champions League or just the league. The 10 wins for me better be just the league. It doesn't mean that I want us to lose in the Champions League. I'm just saying that's why I'm sticking to. Yeah. I'm saying I'm sticking to until we win a trophy or a major. I'm not getting out of the darkness. I'm telling you guys exactly how it is. Yeah, good job. You won a game. Okay, so what? You didn't spend 500 million to just win a game. You spent 500 to win trophies. Keyword, trophies. We're not here to just win one game and be like, yeah, oh, we won. No. We're here to win trophies. And for you to win trophies, it's for you to be consistently winning. Not just one win or two win back to back or a big profile win and you think that we are back. No, we're not. So for him, whatever he's doing now is working. Do I like it all? No, because I still feel like there's still problems in it. Right? Against Madrid, what works very well is the energy that was the players showed. That was the main difference.
Thing. And that's the main thing. If you ain't got that energy in the team, you're not going to win nothing. We ain't had it against United, Chelsea. We got beat. Casada had it against us with that energy, and he beat us. So it was good to see Wirtz and Szoboszlai both having that energy. I think Wirtz ran quite a lot. I think he ran the most in that game, even more than Szoboszlai. So when you got two busybodies doing that in a game, it upsets the opposition, but it confuses them. One minute they see them, next second they don't see them. So we need that type of energy. And I think McAllister coming back in with Robertson has really improved the attitude side of the team. He's a bit more fierce and a bit more cocky, you know what I mean? A bit more tough, not so, okay, you can take over us. So, because McAllister, he gets stuck in and he shouts. Against Villa, he did it. So that's what we've missed in this season, is attitude from Robertson, McAllister, them type of guys.
Yeah, Rasta, you're right. It has to be a major. As I said, it has to be a major. You can't just win me. You already lost the Carabao Cup. So winning the FA Cup alone does not make me impressed. You're still getting fired in my book. Win a major. You win a major, next year you're on probation. But what happened at the beginning of the season should not. And see, that's the part also people don't get. This did not happen just this season. What happened this season amplified what's been going on since January. And some of us, including myself, said, let's focus on the result. Let's focus on the result. And then eventually, let's do this. You know, it's new players. We give them time to mesh. But what we start seeing the trajectory going spiraling down, especially against Manchester United. At least with Manchester United, you need to show energy. You need to show that. No, that's why I was like, bro, what is this? But Aston Villa, good game. Some people felt like Brentford, we play well. I don't see that. Shoot, even against Frankfurt, I don't think we play well. We just did something different and we scored goals. Remember, 3 of those goals were set pieces. The same thing he's criticizing Arteta for. So, I mean, so for me, okay, I'll give you Aston Villa. Madrid, very well played. So 2 games on a trial that I see that we playing better. Right? Madrid game reminds me of last year. That's the last time we played well against Madrid. Yeah, City was a whole different style of play when we went to Etihad, which I really, really appreciate and love because we played mature football. It was defensive. Yeah, exactly. We didn't go in there to play. We went there with a mission and said, we don't care what people say. We're going to be boring and we're going to beat them at the same time. And that's exactly what we did, which showed me that, okay, this manager is tactical. He out-tacticked Pep, which is very, very, very sometimes impossible to do, right? But then after that, it's like, what happened? People, what's going on here? You know? But that's the criticism of the manager. And he talked about having 19 to 20 players. What do you think about that?
Not a big fan because you've seen it already this season with injuries. You're going to end up having youth players, majority of the bench. You're going to have 3. It's not bad having youth players on the bench. I don't mind. But for me, you can't really, at a club like our level, 1 or 2 youth players is cool. But like in the Carabao Cup, the whole bench was youth. I think our squad it's a top squad, don't get me wrong. But I just feel we're lacking 3 players. I know that's being greedy after the window we just had, but I reckon we're lacking a DM, a centre-back, and a winger. Then 3 situations all fixed, we've got the best squad in the world. I think we just need a DM, big time need a DM. We don't know where McAllister is going to go next season. Is he going to stay and stuff? Kanate, another guy. So if them guys are going to move on, so we will need double then. We need 2 centre-backs, 2 midfielders, and a winger. So there's a lot of ifs and buts now, you know. But I never worry about next season. I worry about this season. Like for me, when the window opens, I'll have a little look. I'm not pre-planning Elise taking over Mo Salah. Right now, Salah plays for us. Elise plays for Munich. And that's why I just concentrate on Salah's game, you know. But Salah's getting better, done better. He scored 2 goals in a row in the Prem. He's sort of scoring, and hopefully, I wish he scored against Madrid. He probably could have, but against Salah.
I didn't want him to score against Madrid. I didn't want. I was so happy when he didn't score against Madrid. I'll tell you why. Because one thing that I appreciate of what he did against Madrid was something we haven't seen Salah do in about 2 years. or even more.
Team play.
Team player.
Yeah. True.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But towards the end, you could see he was getting back to like that virus of I need to put something on the board. I need to put something on the board. And he had a chance again to give the ball to Vert, and he did not. So I was very, very happy that he didn't score. But I was very impressed with his performance. Very impressed.
Probably the best of the season in the way he was getting the ball, beating his guy.
Exactly.
And I think if he just passed that ball square to Wirtz and he tapped it in to make it 2-0, big time game for
big time game.
You know,
I would have even been more happy with that than him scoring a goal.
And the thing is, he can do that in tight situations, just set up a simple pass. I think because of that level he reached last season, he wants to do that again. And any chance he's got in the box, he's going to shoot. You know,
the level he did last season, we've seen him do better than that before. What he did last season is not special. He's done it before. Remember, the first year he came in, this man was unstoppable.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's done consistently for years where he scored 20 goals. There's not been too many players in the EPL who have done that. Last year, his performance was really poor, and the manager said, cool, play poor, I'm going to find somebody to help you. But give me the GAs. And the contract was fulfilled to the utmost heights, right? The whole reason why people say he should be in the Champions League is because the Ballon d'Or is because he gave a lot of GAs, right? He was breaking records left and right. But it was affecting the team. And that's why a lot of people were saying, bro, he is not playing well. Just don't focus on the GAs. And this year, he doesn't have the GAs, and he's playing like how he was playing last year. Now everybody's like, oh, well, we need to bench Salah. Let's give Salah a break. No. This was going on last year, except he was fulfilling the contract that he and the manager had. Let me do what I do. I will win you the league. And he did that. This year, it's not happening. So now everybody is like, hey, what's the Salah of last year? That's the same Salah. He's just not scoring the goals. But on Tuesday, I was very happy he didn't score any goal. I was very happy because guess what would have happened? Everybody would have turned it around and made it about him instead of making it about the team. Tuesday, the team, the manager did brilliantly. The lineup, the tactics he employed, the team showed up with energy. Everybody was good.
Yeah.
Shoot, even the people who came off the bench for like 5 minutes was good. Look at that kind of energy Chiesa brought it on.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing dropped. The energy did not drop when the guys from the bench came on. And that is what we want from the team, right? So him not scoring, I think, was the best thing that could happen to the team. But
I said a week ago that for me, Salah needs to start being a team player. I said that last week before this week's games, and I says there's too much individualism in him and Gakpo's game. Hence why we're not looking great up top, even though we get goals. It's because of the selfishness of Salah and Gakpo to cut in and bang it top corner.
Right.
And I like that, no problem. But you've got to mix it up with the 1-2s, the through balls, that type of football. And I think it was the first time I've seen Salah in a long time against Madrid where he played like a team player. And it was so good to see, man.
And yeah, I mean, Song's 4K, you're right. Gakpo also had an opportunity. He tried to put in the top corner. But I see that a lot of it is not their fault. That's their nature. And if we brought in Isak and Ekitike, those two players is not the future anymore. I don't care how young Gakpo is. That style of football is not the future of Liverpool football. The future of Liverpool football is the wingers feeding the beast. And we got two of the best in the world.
Yeah.
And we are not feeding them. That is so annoying to the point where I'm like, I was so happy to see how we played against Madrid. But then I'm like, wait a minute. Ekitike just ran the whole time. Right? When we played against Aston Villa, he had one chance goal. A nice cross from Soboslai. I promise you, if it wasn't offside, that would probably be the goal of the match. But that is where the manager, and the next step for him is start doing that. Because if we start scoring more goals, the defense will be okay. The defense will not need to work so hard because every team will be like, hey, if you open up, they're going to score.
Yeah. If we score 4 or 5 goals, the team already gave in. So the defense is going to have an easier time, you know?
Yeah.
Have you noticed how, you know, when Szoboszlai did that cross for Ekitike and Ekitike, bang, header scored. That is, for me, one of the most best feeling goals you can get. When a guy swings it in right-footed inside of his foot and he just kills him, bang, header. That is one of my favourite type of goals.
Right.
And we don't do that enough. A club like Liverpool don't do them type of crosses enough. Since Trent's gone, yeah, it ain't been there. So Szoboszlai, cross the ball more like that. Words, just cross the ball with the right foot in.
Yeah, so now we could transition into the match on Sunday. Gary's asking, do you drop Gakpo? The lineup that coming up. Actually, let me bring the screen up. The lineup, what people in the chat, what do you guys think? Should he keep the same lineup that he went with against Madrid? Or certain players needs to come on and certain players needs to take a rest? Because we have to look at this way. There's no rest, even if you give somebody a bench, because they go into international duty. And I think for Europe, they're still in the thick of things about the World Cup qualifier, right? So this was basically, well, let me remove him. Let's remove this brother. He did very well on the left side. And I think this brother here, where are you at?
There you go, yeah. No. I'm going with that.
Oh, what am I doing? Remove.
Yeah, I wouldn't drop Gakpo for Rio. Rio is a winger and stuff, but his time's going to be real slow. It just depends. Yeah. Right now, he's just getting the taste of how to train with the older guys and this, that, and the other. So whatever game chances he gets, you know. Maybe Klopp, if Klopp was the manager, he would have gave him more games, maybe. We don't know, you know. But, yeah, you got to look after the lad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rio needs to mature. His football, he needs to understand that you are with the grown folks now. You are not with the under 21s. They step over. Okay, too many of them. Do you think adults care about how many step over you going? And that shows that he's not maturing. So maybe that's why the managers and the team is saying, hey, we need to expedite Semenyo into the team right away. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but how much do you reckon he will cost then, Semenyo?
Well, according to Indy, he said 65 is what Liverpool have put together.
Okay.
According to my sources, the sources telling me 75 will make the deal. Big up to Irishman. He's in the building. How are you doing, sir?
Come in and hit me straight with the sources, yeah.
No. I mean, what? See, this is the thing I don't get. When I say it, but when Indy say it, yeah. What the hell, man? I haven't been wrong. I swear,
I know.
My percentages is better than Indy's.
I know.
Thank you so much.
Better than K-Max.
No, definitely better than K-Max. Definitely. K-Mac is not on my level right now. Yes, no, Gakpo is not going anywhere. If Gakpo is leaving, it's going to be in maybe in the summer, because Bayern still like Gakpo. So maybe that's the swap deal I get with some what's it called, Olise? You know. But
I just can't see Bayern letting Olise go easily. I just can't see that myself.
No, I mean, it's going to cost a pretty penny, but right now.
Well, if you got the Gakpo involved in that deal with him, then yeah, then we can. The figure won't be so crazy, because Gakpo, how much do you reckon for Gakpo in this market?
65.
Okay, 65. Olise, how much do you reckon he's going to cost us?
Olise 80, 85.
Yeah, so an
Closer to
extra
90 as possible.
gap code probably in 20 million maybe.
I mean, Olise 85 euros.
No.
So maybe 80 pounds, right? 80 million pounds. 75 to, let's just say 75 to 90 million pounds. But it will be a number in euro terms. It's going to be crazy. People are going to be like, oh my God, 100. They spend another 100, right, in euros. But I think for Olise, 80 million will probably do the trick.
Yeah, I'll prefer him to Semenyo. If I had to pick one out of them two, I'll go Elise. Yeah.
But I see the thing with Semenyo that I pick over Elise is he's durable. You see what I mean?
Well, look at that. Yeah, 130 million.
Oh.
Yeah, Gapco's got a goal and an assist every game every 2 games this season. About that. So he's doing all right on the shady, on the quiet. He's just getting on with it. But we need to see more team play in him, like the way we've seen Salah do it. That's what we need to see from Gapco now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rasta say I'm not saying anything on Olise then. No, Rasta, you still have to pay for your crimes, man. You still have to pay for your crimes. So get your affair in order. We will be coming after you very, very soon. I agree. Olise Semenyo is a money type player. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. And where is the kennel? And I brought it up to the kennel. He's like, no. We have a show together, the kennel. I can find it. But yeah, Irishman, what do you think about this lineup? Should the manager keep this lineup or make 1 or 2 alterations? Irishman, did he run away?
No, but I'm on mute. I just 1 sec.
Okay. Yeah, people in the chat, what do you guys think? Keep this lineup, which was the Champions League lineup, or make 1 or 2 changes?
Yeah, I'm going with that lineup. Bang on, done a good job. Hopefully they're all recovered. I'll go with the same winning team. Let's have a game where I don't think he's done it this season where we played the same team in one after each other. I'm not sure if he has. So we've chopped and changed too much, and I think now if the teams look settled against Madrid, I'd go exactly the same. Yeah.
No, I agree. I think he should keep the same, and he did make some substitution pretty quick. So, yeah, I would say keep it. If I'm broken, keep the same thing. Gakpo has been, been starting. He affects the game somehow, but he doesn't affect it too much. So him coming off the bench is a good thing because he will bring energy. Which side is what was that guy? Doku plays. Left or right?
Left.
So he's going against Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley and Gakpo, yeah.
So
Salah. Yeah,
okay. So that means Konate will need a lot of help. Bradley should play exactly how he played against Vinny, and he'll be fine. You see what I mean? If Bradley can help Salah push their right back, their left back, then Doku will have to play a lot of defense. Right?
Yeah, that's what we've got to do. To keep Salah not have to defend, giving the ball, then, isn't it? Like, let's attack them. So we didn't have to run after Doku all the time,
Right. Because right now people need to understand City does not play tiki-taka anymore. They play long balls. As soon as they get the ball, they launch it. They got Doku and Haaland playing very well together right now. So that means we cannot overstretch ourselves. We can't press it too high because if you do that, then they got you. Irishman, you back? This brother. Where did you go? Okay, but the player, they're saying that Isak is training. So I think he will get some playing time. And this is where it's essential. Isak coming off the bench, because Ekitike usually goes off around the 65, 75 mark. And then we bring in Chiesa. But last time he kept Chiesa until like 84 minutes, which I felt like it was way too late. He should have brought him sooner, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you see that the energy is dropping, bring the next man up. Because that's the only reason why you put in pressure on Madrid is because of the energy that you were having. If it dropped 1 second, that's opportunity for them to take it.
That's
So, yeah. So for me, I think this match, when you take Ekitike off, bring Isak in. Give Isak 15 minutes, 15, 17 minutes for him to run around a little bit. We don't need to rush him in, but he needs to play. And I like what the Swedish manager said. He said they're looking at what he's gonna, if Isak is gonna have some playing time. If he does, they will also consider it. You know, he's being called to the Swedish team, so that means he's getting close to fitness. I think the manager made a bold movement, and Isak also accepting the fact that, okay, Madrid at Anfield's a big match. I'm not going to play and heal, right? I mean, in the beginning, they told us that it wasn't that bad. It's a 50-50 injury. But he's missed, what, more than 10 days of action?
A long time. Yeah. Probably longer.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, Graham Porter is the coach. Unbelievable. Irishman, you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So, what do you think? The lineup, keeping it or change it? And if you have any recommendations.
It's unfair on Gakpo. Like Gakpo hasn't really done anything wrong, but if this is what he needs to do to get Wirtz into the team, then he should probably just kind of stick with it. Robbo mentioned being tired after 3 games in a row, but it's a big gap Tuesday to Sunday. I don't think it should be that much of an issue. It's not often you get a gap like that, an extra day. So I'm not really in a mind to change it. I mean, like I said, it'd just be unfair on Gakpo, or not unfair on, but he hasn't done anything wrong. But if that's what it needs to be, this is what I want. I've been asking to see this for a few weeks now. It's just Wirtz off the left, but not like as a permanent kind of thing, but just to get him in the game a bit more, or just get him on the pitch and get him maybe a little bit more space and a bit more freedom. So that is, I mean, you could definitely keep the same team because I don't think any of them picked up any knocks. There's plenty of rest time. They played very well.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't see anything really huge. It's just that kind of the Wirtz question. Does he drop McAllister, put Sabo back, bring Wirtz into 10, Gakpo on the left? And if it's enough of a break time for Robbo, I don't think he should have an issue there. So yeah. I don't know, man. It's Man City because you don't really know what kind of they're going to throw at you. Yeah, I suppose I would. Yeah, I'd stick with that. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. The Gakpo part, I get you. He hasn't really put anything wrong. It's just he hasn't affected the game as much. He has put in some goals in, but usually that was when we were struggling. But right now, it seems like against Aston Villa, he started, right? And Wirtz was the one who was on the bench. So are we coming to a point where is them two going to be switching back and forth? Because Szoboszlai, I think Szoboszlai is playing as a good number 10 right now.
Oh, man, I hope I saw that interview, honestly. I hope they're giving him a few extra £1 million a month for that interview he did yesterday, trying to make out like Saudi was harder than, like you're saying there, it's a more difficult league than France, more difficult league than Portugal.
Oh, jeez, Ronaldo?
Yeah. He's out there saying he'd still score as many goals. And if he was in Premier League tomorrow, he'd score as many goals and all of this.
Yeah, he's You know, he makes money every time he tweets or say anything about the Saudi League. He makes money.
Yeah. Oh, he was making it out like doing the whole why the people who talk about this league don't understand it, don't know anything about it. It's a freaking backwater league, man, full of overpaid retirees. So it's never going to get the respect. Better than Liga. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so the manager said that after international break, Frimpong will not be back. So Isak is back on the training ground. I think Allison should be getting ready to be back after the international break.
That's good.
Frimpong will be back till after the internationals.
Yeah, Raheem, I think it'll. I mean, I think they're not going to rush him, even though I think it was 6 weeks. So they will keep him because Salah is going to AFCON in December, so he will be getting more playing time when he comes back. Yeah, so the team is starting to look good as we can see, but will the manager keep it that way instead of chopping and changing? I think let everybody win their keep. I don't care who you are or how much money we spend to get you, right? Eventually, the right people will be starting game in, game out, right? Week in, week out. That one has always been football. Sometimes rushing them and trying to force them to get out of their rut does not help. But if eventually, when everybody start playing, getting more game time, you see the creme always rises to the top. But there is a little, if you call it bomba, by the man they call David. What was it? David Osteen. He's saying that Aston Villa reached an agreement with Morgan Rogers, a player that Liverpool fans were very fond of, which I think he's also a very, very good player. But he has a fresh term till 2031 with significantly improved salary. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I like him. Very good, aggressive, forward running, direct player. Really loves to get on the ball and run at people and cause problems. He was one on the list for me before this summer, before we bought Verts. I think maybe some, if we were looking for someone in that area. I know they're different, very, very different. But like Eze, Rogers, they were people I was thinking could come in and do a good job for us. Especially, Rogers, definitely. He's played well against us, and he plays well. He tends to play well most weeks, to be honest with you. I think he came from City. Honestly, I think he came from City. What is he, 23? Yeah, a couple of years' time, you might say.
Honestly, I agree with you. Is that he came from City or Chelsea?
I think it's City. I'm not sure, though. The City lose a lot of players like that.
Man,
they do.
They have built a very good academy, man.
Yeah, City is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's to protect his what they call it, his asset. Just like some Liverpool would think that giving Gakpo a new contract was just to protect the assets, right? They could still sell him in the summer, but with more money. I mean, they just gave him a 1 year contract. They increased it to 1 year. So he was 5 years away. They added one more, so it's 5.5. So it's not a fresh new contract. They just gave him more money with one extra
they're
year.
saying if you want him, you've got to pay 100.
So now, if anybody wants him, you're talking upward of 70 and up.
You reckon? If he carries on improving, they'll ask for 100. Like Grealish.
Well, Grealish right now is done. Let's be honest. Grealish is done. He's not gonna make it to the English national team. I'll be surprised. This kid actually reminds me of Barkley. You know, but more stronger, right? But yeah, I think he staying at Aston Villa will help him get into the national team. Semenyo signed a new deal, and now he might join LFC in January. Yeah, man, that's how it usually is. These players, yeah, the contract is just to protect the assets. And they could always, if the player and the selling club agrees, they could always move on. But yeah, big up to Rodgers. I would have liked him at Liverpool, honestly. I think he's a very, very good player. Oh, this is what, let me show this one. I think this is what Rasta was talking about earlier. Go ahead, Irishman.
So he's got more physicality and pace. Like he's kind of like a Roger, like Harvey Elliott, but he's got a lot more physicality and pace. Harvey's more of a techie kind of player. But you can see why Rogers kind of does well in English football. I think because his pace, his physicality.
I agree. I think that's why what's the name? Elliott is not getting enough playing time. Because Rodgers is, Rodgers, you could do a lot with Rodgers. He can play deeper, it could be more closer to the ball. When he gets the ball, it's very hard to take the ball off him. So that is the power. And then he's also very defensive, something that Elliott still hasn't figured it out yet. That's his problem. That's why he doesn't get enough playing time. Yeah, you are very techie, but brother, you get bullied. You don't run back. Elliott's speed is not there. So when he goes into teams where you got monsters, he's kind of like, okay, either you build it around him and surround him with players, he's not going to do well. Liverpool, bro, you got to work hard.
And so that's the problem. There. If he wants to play someone like little techie little number 10, he's got Buendia and he likes Buendia. Harvey. I mean, people are saying, it's not confirmed that he has to play 5 games to trigger the obligation. And they're already talking about. I mean, it's a bit early to be saying that he's not. But if they don't, if they've had a look at him and they don't really rate him, Emery doesn't think he can work with him, then he just won't play the 5 games, so they won't have to spend £35 million on him.
Yeah,
so he's in a bit. I never liked Aston Villa as a move for Harvey. I just saw it as ending up basically in the same position he was at Liverpool, i.e., not getting many minutes, but at a worse club.
Yeah, I think he should have gone to Europe. He should have done what Kwanzaa did. If you guys remember during the summer, I kept saying, Harvey, go to Europe. You need to diversify your game. You can't keep playing the same style. The style of being on the right and cut it in on the left and try to hit the top. Those are the thing of the past. Right? Even Mo Salah is struggling to do that. You need to diversify your game. Go somewhere else, learn a new style of play, incorporate it with what you got. Then now people will be like, oh, we can use in multiple ways. But if you keep playing the same thing over and over like that, you are easy to defend. And already you don't have speed. So you are at a deficit. You know what I mean? So yeah, Javi needs to, if he comes back, next option is go to Spain. I think he will ball out in Spain. So this is what Rasta Crab was talking about a little earlier. Diamante being looked at. The African defender has made over 100 appearances for Sporting. 7.5 million euros. That's a steal. Oh, that's when he came from. But right now, how much you guys think? Let me see what David O'Cope is saying. Just repeating the same thing you said. These people. But yeah, man, I don't know how he helps us. Yeah, we need center back, but the style of the way he plays like Konate. Is Konate leaving in January?
I don't know too much about this guy, but maybe someone's just chucking a name in the basket, and they. Like, on the other news, they were saying Gay has given Real Madrid the word that he's going to Liverpool. That's what people have been saying. So maybe this is another one.
Is for the summer. Gay is for the summer.
Yeah, that's for the summer. January. I don't know this guy. I can't really say too much. Brian?
No, he's been linked with us for the best part of 2 years now.
Yep.
When Klopp left, there was talk about Amorim coming in because he was under Amorim, and him and the other guy Ignacio, and then that was the story went around early in the summer that he had signed for Palace. That was real early in the summer.
Yeah, I thought he was going to Palace. That's true. When we got
that came out on Twitter. Diamande is in England to sign. Blah blah blah. It wasn't like a Romano, here we go, or anything, but it was just kind of like, oh, well, that's going to open up Gay to Liverpool, and then the next day there was never another tweet about it again. But I'm like JK, I know who he is, but I haven't ever seen him play.
I just know he's a big boy.
Big, powerful centre half. He's a body, we need bodies, and he's a body. You were asking about price, 60, 50. I think 50 million was the number that was going around about him last year. Or last summer, it was 50 million that they were talking about. So I can't imagine that changed too much. It's still Sporting, you can still. He's a body, man. He told me you were getting him. I'd be like, yeah, cool. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for body purposes, that you need that player. But if it's we need, for longevity. I mean, Leone was the future, but that injury, let's hope he comes back. But yeah, I mean, Diamante, he's a Konate style type of defender, solid. He got speed, good in the air, which is we are struggling right now. I don't know why. In terms of a defender, yeah. But if you are looking for,
he plays for Ivory Coast, is it?
Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, he's from there. So I mean, I won't oppose to bringing him. That one, I'll tell you for that. For a good fee in January, bring him. But we will still need more, right? Because I mean, do you guys still think that Gomez is going to be here after June?
No.
Got these last year.
It's got to be last year. Like, if you look at the game time, that tells you everything, I think,
And he has two more, basically after we gave him an extension to protect his assets. So they give him enough game time for somebody to buy him. So we could make a little bit of money off him. But yeah, Gomez is not going to be here. So if you have someone like Diamante coming in, that's a good plus. You got Gehi coming in, that's a plus. So the question is, will Konate stay? If Konate stay, then you are set. But if he leaves, you good. You got Gehi and Virgil and Diamante, so you have three solid players who don't get injured often, right? So you good right there. Then you got the young puck Leone coming back. You got four center backs right there. So I won't mind having him.
I would be planning for life without Ibu because I think it'd be silly not to. At this stage, he's gone this long without signing that new deal. Constant talk, constant back and forth, another contract on the table. So you have to be planning to either bring Gay in, that you were trying to do. The guy was doing a medical. He was getting his photographs taken. That's how close he was to joining us. So we wanted him. We didn't get him. So that hole is still there. That need is still there. So you either get him in January or you get somebody in January, because I guarantee this will come back to bite us big time if we don't bring in a centre half in January, because we're too light. We're down two. We should have had Leone and Gay in the building. That was the plan, and they're gone. Leone's gone for the year. Gay never arrived.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to do something big time. For me, in January, you really have to. You have to bring forward a plan. Like, we did with Diaz and Gakpo, we were going to buy them in the summer, but we found out other clubs are sniffing around them. So Tottenham were in with Diaz and Gakpo. Man United wanted Gakpo, so we went and got them done. Just bring forward a deal like that. Do that in January if it's cost effective, but it's going to bite you in the arse. You cannot expect VVD, Ibu, and Gomez to cover this team for 3 competitions from now till May. That's just madness.
That's too much. That'll be madness. And
I think that's why, Slot didn't worry about the Carabao Cup because he was thinking we ain't got enough defender centre backs to win it. Like, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I didn't really share.
I mean, yeah, definitely. The January, I like the fact that we're talking about Semenyo, but a center back is a priority. That injury kind of set us back in terms of plans.
Can we nick a couple? Arsenal have about 15 centre halves. Can we nick a couple of them?
Yeah,
they won't notice. See, they won't even notice, man. They've got millions of them. You just grab that fucking Mosquera guy or something. Bring him up.
Go through the back door and just sneak a couple and tell him, "Hey, brother, you want some game time?"
You chose the wrong club.
Yeah, come get some game.
We'll give you a game. Not like Arsenal. You can't even get in the team, Henkepe. I think he started left back the other day in the Champions League, and that was the first game I think he started. I'm not sure, but he ain't really playing. We could have wrapped that one up.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we could have wrapped that up. We should just looked at that option as well.
But there's also some rumors going around. People are saying it always happens every year, especially it's coming from the Spanish side. Bastoni is also being linked at Liverpool for 88 million.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know Bastoni is a bad boy, but does he fit Liverpool though?
No, he's brilliant, but I don't think we're getting him. I don't think Bastoni is. I just don't know. I want him to stay at Inter for 10 years, but he seems very stay at Inter kind of guy.
Yeah,
because they do. They pay him. I mean, they pay him a big, by anybody's standards, they pay him a lot of money.
Yep.
So no, I think we got. I think in buying Leone, I think we did that kind of move, if you know what I mean. But I don't see it. I don't see it, but yeah. Because he'd be the one I'd worry about not settling, because he's world class. He's absolutely world class.
Oh, Bastoni,
I mean, I know they got destroyed by PSG. I know they did, but yeah, I just think he's just a bit too Italian. If that makes sense.
Big up to Fuzzy. He's in the building.
Hi, Fuzzy, bro. Hey, cool,
he
bro.
said, "What? You said we won't win? What are you talking about, Fuzzy?"
Oh, here we go.
This guy is back to his thing again, huh? Honestly said, listen, my owners got money and a thing. No, that's true. That's true. Truden is still hating. He's still saying City's gonna win 2-1.
Him and Christian.
Yeah, I mean, I told you guys I don't see Liverpool losing to Madrid or City. That's not my worry. My worry is the teams that we should beat. That's the ones that somehow we find a way to drop points. But yeah, the City coming up. I think it's going to be a very entertaining match. City is going to play way different than they have always played Liverpool, for sure. I'm telling you guys for that. Don't expect the same City. If they do that, then I'll be like, Pep, you haven't learned anything. But we on our side have to be energetic. It should be a final for us because we cannot drop points.
Yeah.
And if we beat City, trust me, Arsenal will panic. Because no one has ever chased them. They've never been chased before. No one has been. Actually. They don't know how to be chased. Right? We know how to be chased. City knows how to be chased. Arsenal don't. They are very happy where they are and the clean sheet, which they're doing very well with that. Keep doing your clean sheet. But
They've got Sunderland away tomorrow, haven't they?
Yeah, good for them. That's after this break.
Come on, Sunderland.
After this,
not a bad team, man.
No, Sunderland is. Be careful. Sunderland is. It's very, very good team. I'm surprised how well they're doing. But yeah, the City game. What do you reckon, man, JK? What are you expecting? What do you think we should do and what we should not do?
Like for me, the mentality of the players has to be the same that we had against Villa and Madrid. That's the one thing. I think if you bring McAllister and Robertson still in the team and go with the team that played against Madrid, that's going to give the players a good energy going into that game, saying, you know what, we did it against Madrid, let's go and do it against City now. But right now, it's probably the best it's been in a long time for us guys. 2 clean sheets as well. So that'll be my main objective. Clean sheet away to Man City. That's the objective, you know. Yeah, man, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Fazzy said City's gonna beat us to sleep.
That was what we doing, man.
Yeah. We shall call you to the front of the class. Question: we beat City. Arsenal lose is back to 4 points. Do you guys see Arsenal keep points or they will crumble under pressure? That's what I'm saying. Arsenal has never been like I think somebody was saying earlier. Arsenal was chased 20-2, 20-23, and then they bottled it. Yeah. So
well, the season just started, you know. Like we got 5 games left or anything like that. Plenty of things to go. We're going to play Arsenal again. So there's a lot of ifs and buts, but 7 points is a bit too much for me. 4, yeah. If we go
7 points is nothing. 7 points. When it becomes double digits, then
double digits, then it's trouble.
Then you're in trouble. But if it's single 7. Anything can happen. All it takes is 2 draws, and then all of a sudden it becomes 2 points.
Yeah,
you know.
But for me, if Sunderland get a draw and we get a win, that's nice. You know. So it all depends on how we go into the game. I just hope that we do the same sort of energy against Madrid, man. Not to be bossed around. Man City, I've watched a few games. They're looking better than last season. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but they lost to Aston Villa.
Yeah, they lost to Villa, and we beat Villa. So I don't know. Just for me, you got to man mark. If you man mark Haaland, because what it is, Haaland's their top scorer. Their next person has only got 1 goal in the Premier League. I don't know who it is. It's probably Reinders or someone, but that's the next top goal scorer in the Premier League for them guys.
Yeah.
So that shows me. Keep an eye on Haaland. You should have it wrapped up.
We keep hearing about this Turkey boy balling, but I haven't seen nothing yet. There's nothing he's done that. There's nothing that he done that you could tell me that this is a baller. But I don't think Haaland is what you need to man mark. You got to stop the food to Haaland. If he doesn't get the ball, he doesn't do anything. He knows it. Liverpool is the only center backs that he hasn't scored on. And may he continue.
Win the second ball and stuff with him in there, because he's very good at reading situations where if it hits the post, he'll be there tapping it in. He's that type of striker. So just watch the second ball with him.
Yeah. Truden, you have to tell us when Turkey has balled out. The first game against Wolves, that's what everybody was making noise about, how better he is than Wirtz. Oh my God, Liverpool got played. They spent 25 million on Turkey, and look how great he is. He already got goals. Yeah. And then the next game when they lost, everybody was like, oh, he's trash. So tell me what Turkey has done that it has revolutionized City, something that we've never seen before. People, sometimes, man, watch the game and stop being so sensationalized just to prove your point.
Yeah. We watched the City team with David Silva. And
I know. Like, what are you guys talking about?
Man. What's Turkey, man?
Yaya Toure. Stop.
Beef Turkey.
People be talking like we don't watch football, man. We're talking about City. This City we're talking about with all the great players they've had for years. And you're gonna tell me Cherky, oh man, Chucky's ball. Yeah, he's a good player. But don't overhype a player just because he proves your point. Irishman, what do you think, man? What do you think Liverpool should be doing and not doing?
Gotta wait for you kind of gotta wait for the Pep kind of lineup, because he's got Cherky, he's got Doku, he's got Foden, he's got options. It is a strong Man City team now. I can't underestimate them at all. I just think you just got to be brave. I suppose bravery, really go there and play your game plan, and try and bring that same energy and intensity that we did against Madrid. If it is Doku against Bradley, he'll enjoy that. You know, Doku made a fool out of some of our players before, but never really much end product at the end of it. Tough one to go. 3 wins in a row. You won 3 wins in a row. You give your right arm for 3 wins in a row, but for that third one to be away at Man City it's right up there. So just match them. Like JK, it's kind of like second balls. It's that kind of thing. You know, that is a team that can totally exploit any weaknesses that we have. So I don't know, man.
See, this is the part with me. Irishman, I'm sorry. I saw.
We can win it.
Not that we can win it. This is the reason why I'm still in the dark side. I'm not giving Liverpool any excuses on who they're playing against. If you're gonna give me a performance like that at versus Madrid, who is twice better than City, and I have seen City lose to Aston Villa, whether it was home or away, it doesn't matter. And Arsenal literally made City look like turned City into Burnley or Stoke City. Yeah, let's go city to city. Arsenal turned City into Stoke City, where Pep had to take Haaland out to play 5-5-0. I'm sorry, Liverpool, you don't have any excuse.
Stoke City are second right now. They're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if Fuzzy got hacked, but we are keeping receipts. Whether he got hacked or not, Fuzzy, we keeping receipts. We're gonna hold you accountable. Yeah, excellent against Dortmund. Dortmund has not been the best team in a long time, so that you need to do better. You need to give me a better team. Yes, he played well against Dortmund. I watched the game. They beat them 4-1. But Turkey, what has Turkey done in the EPL besides the first game that he played? I know he scored 2 goals or 3 goals that people use against Verts, but give me what Turkey has done. He was injured, true, so he was out for a long time. But you guys are talking like Turkey came in, and we've never seen a player like Turkey at City before. Huh? You guys are telling me, and then somebody saying Haaland never played well against us in the past, but it could be. Yeah, we have to keep it that way. Which Pep? And now Truden saying, I've seen him be more impactful than Verts. Okay, the first game he played against Wolf, which Wolf should have won if they have taken their chances. So any other game that he has been more impactful than Verts, let me know. Because you generalize things. This is exactly what I don't like about some Liverpool fans, where they will make a comment just to prove a point. You're not saying anything. Turkey had his best game against Bournemouth. Foden has his best game on Wednesday. City are informed. Good point. Madrid only tested one flank. City will test both. What do you mean Madrid tested only one flank? They had Mbappe and Vini on both sides. What are you talking about? This is the part where I get frustrated with Liverpool fans. Do not make excuses for Liverpool and don't downplay Liverpool. Some of you guys expect us to lose, but when we don't, then you're like, oh, well, the other team didn't play well. Who made them not play well? Who told them to show up and not play well?
Yeah.
You were criticizing Liverpool to not play well. Do you think Crystal Palace cares whether Liverpool play well or not? They got a W. So if you expect Liverpool to play better, then make it so. Don't make excuses for Liverpool. City hasn't played to the City that we know. They've changed the way they play. Am I wrong, Irishman? JK? Are we acting like this is the best City we've seen?
Exactly. Like Virgil, Salah, they would have played against much better City teams than this City team. You know what I mean? So, and what it was in them days, talk of even winning there was non-existent. You know what I mean? If we got a draw, we'd be happy. You know what I'm saying? So, things have sort of changed, but they're definitely better than last season. I've watched a few of their games this season. They look a bit more fluid. Haaland's Haaland doing what he does. But I just reckon if we mentally get the job done, we'll be all right. That's the thing against City. Don't give them anything. Be clever. You know? So but I'm looking forward to this one as well. I think it's a good timing that we got these guys after 2 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Songs for K, you are not making any sense right now. Are you making excuses for Madrid for losing? That's the same style. That's the same style. That's the same style they beat Barcelona with. So what are you talking about, people?
Yeah, it's always started on the right. He did, yeah.
I don't care where he started. The manager should have known better. Is that the Kamavinga that everybody say he's an all-around player? He could play anywhere and still be world class. Is that the same guy we're talking about? Maybe there's a different one.
I don't get it though. I mean, to me, it's
what does that even mean? Like, because he didn't play. Okay, why did the manager play him out of position then? Who told Mbappe to wander around? What the hell are we talking about? Say exactly my point. I'm saying Madrid could not test our left flank. Who told them not to test our left flank? When the right flank was shut down, what were you doing? What are we talking about here? Let's talk about football, how it's played. We don't make excuses. If you want Andy Slot out because he's making excuses, then don't make excuses for another team. They came into Anfield testing our right flank and Bradley shut it down. Any manager or any world-class player say, hey, this side is shut down, let's go to the other side. As a matter of fact, when they brought Mbappe and Vinicius on the right side, what did Bradley do? Shut it down. So why didn't they go to the left side? Don't make excuses for nobody. Come on now. Shoot. Fazi, right now we don't know whether it's you or somebody else. If you come on, you know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, Irishman. Go ahead. What were you saying?
People like to make it. 4K. The Songs 4K is making a valid enough point. But I just think it's like, we're just picking one thing that Madrid didn't do. And then saying, they didn't do that. The City will do that. So therefore they'll beat us. It's just it's like, God. And I know he's not slot out either, but it's like people are you see a lot of people pick like this one thing that Slot doesn't do, and then all of a sudden, that's the most important thing in football is to do this, or what you need to do is this, and it'll just happen to be the one thing that Slot doesn't do. So it's just like picking that one thing that Madrid didn't do, and then say, they'll do that, and therefore we'll lose. It's like, well, maybe we'll,
City will move balance. So
it's a bit too simple. It's just far too reductive to just say they didn't do that, City will, so therefore.
So how did City got beat by Aston Villa?
Like City could beat us 4-0 by putting everything down our left-hand side. Yeah, but it doesn't just mean it's like
beat by Aston, Brentford, and what was the other team? Crystal Palace. Back to back, 6 times we got beat. So at any time, anyone can beat your behind. But don't make excuses for one team losing and say, the other team didn't do this. That's why Liverpool beat them. Yeah, if Courtois did not make the super save, we would have beat them 6-0. Huh? What about that? City is going to be balanced. So if we beat City, now I want to hear your excuse. Are you going to say, they didn't play defense well? Jeez, that's what I'm saying. Don't make excuses. If Liverpool can't make excuses, no other team can make excuses. Nobody told you come to Liverpool and said, we're just going to focus on the right side. That's your problem. As a matter of fact, if they have focused on the left side was shut down. Who was the kid that was playing there? I always forget his name. Ala Goulart or whatever his name is. Wasn't he the one that everybody was praising as the next best shot? What did he do? Nothing. Robo, shut him down. That old Robo that everybody wants out. Oh my God. People, come on now. Thank you, JR. He said we dominated Madrid. What are we talking about, Madrid? Bro.
Exactly. Madrid got battered, man. It should have been 7-0.
It should have been 7-0 if it wasn't for Courtois.
Yeah.
How many chances did Madrid create? Clear chances where you'd be like, wow, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Mbappe that horrible miss Mbappe, that Mbappe miss JK, that one where, and he probably should have buried that. But other than that, I don't.
Yeah, they didn't worry me.
One, that Mbappe 9 times out of 10 buries that. Mm-hmm. But it was Anfield Mbappe, which is a different kind of Mbappe. But other than that, yeah. And so Courtois made those, the first rush out save, the stretch save against Szoboszlai, and then those 2 stops under the bar straight at him. So 4. So I would say he could 3-0. I think.
What about the 1-on-1 save that he made against Szoboszlai?
That was Ekitike.
Oh, was it Ekitike? The one that he had, it was just the goalkeeper. There was 2 of them. There was one Szoboszlai. There was one with Szoboszlai. There was one with
Ekitike.
That
was the second one.
Yeah, and then Szoboszlai shot. And then there was the Ekitike header.
Violent, man.
Ekitike, and then there was Virgil's header. I mean, this guy came in like he was like nobody is. It could have been, yeah, man. This thing of we do not.
Oh yeah, Jude had a Jude.
And Jude, yeah. Oh my God,
what did that? What
have you done?
What the hell?
Who did that? Unbelievable. I saw.
What are you doing?
Unbelievable. Who did that? Did Zuberi send that to you?
Freaking idiots, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe that.
But they still gave him good scores.
Yeah.
They said, why would they give him good scores? They still gave him good scores.
How dare they do that to Isak, man?
Unbelievable. Now Isak is going to cancel my channel.
Oh, freaking hell. That's funny.
Oh, my God. At least they gave him 74. That's high scores, right?
Yeah, why would you do that and not just give him like 5 out of 10?
Fazzy, what are you talking about, man? Why are you out here moving mad like that in the chat?
It's got to be entertaining, isn't it, man? Come on, we've got to have a laugh. I mean, everybody.
Got people thinking that you got. Now you talk.
I got hacked. I got hacked.
You got hacked.
I was just having fun, man.
Now who's on the dark side now?
Huh? I'm in no dark side.
No, you on the
showing some traits of it.
You see what I mean? Fazzy's on the dark side. He doesn't know it yet.
I'm just enjoying life, man. My team is winning a game. What dark side am I gonna go to, man? We're winning a game, people. We're back to winning ways, man. Where's enjoyment? Finally, Arne Slot has realized he's got a team there that won the Premier League he could play. You know what I mean? He realized, come on, guys, like let's stick together through this, man. We're winning.
We're back to basics.
Exactly, bro. That's all I was asking for. That's all I was asking for. I said if he goes back to that crappy again, then I have to rethink my situation. You know what I mean? With him.
Yeah, but the Villa Madrid game, he showed me in the first time in a long time, probably all season, that we knew what we were doing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we know what we're doing here. And it was the first time I've seen that this week. Thank God.
Yeah,
I was getting worried.
No, listen, it is what it is, isn't it? If you're showing like dominance in 2 games like that, that means you finally find a way to get back to what you was before. So you could slowly, like I said, integrate these players into the team now. Finally, he's listening to the fans instead of like being stubborn. As I said before, stubbornness not only turns the people that crossed you against you, stubbornness gets you the sack, if you know what I mean. And if he continued any longer like with that kind of formation, which is no formation, you know what I mean, which is open season for everybody, you could get in, man. Go and score a goal in the first 5 minutes. It's okay, man. Just get in. That's what we were doing. But now got a structure in place. We've got that free midfield that's not only like with quality, they're actually working hard at the same time, and the interchange, like I always say, is impressive. You know what I mean? And that's what we needed in that midfield, instead of like just having one person playing as the number 10 and just not move, not enough mobility, if you know what I mean. He's not he wasn't defending from the front for him, but especially when he first played as the number 10, he wasn't like tracking back like Szoboszlai does. He wasn't, taking shots from outside the box. So now you see the difference. When you go back to that old formation with those players, we look like a different team. We look like the team we should be. And then you could, at the same time, you could still build on that. That's what I've been trying to tell people. We've done things too early, man. Too early of the in the season for us to become an attacking, passing football. You earned the right to do that. Man City earned the right to dominate. Chelsea earned the right to dominate. Man United earned the right to dominate. Arsenal earned the right to dominate. It's steps. You got to crawl before you walk. And that's what we haven't done. We won the league last season, and because we won it by 10 points, we could have won it by more if we put the foot on the rest. You come out with that attitude. You can't come out with that attitude. You still got to respect the Premier League because you are the one who won the Premier League. So everybody's looking at how to beat you. You know what I mean? This is what happened to us this season. So now, moving forward, listen. I still got that doubt because I got a feeling when things are going good, he's gonna say, you know what? I need to go back to that formation. You know what I mean? Now I don't want to be doing that. Just continue what we're doing, with what we're doing, and then improve. That's it. That's all I want you to do. Get that points back from Arsenal, man. Just get it back. You know what I mean? We were at one stage. 7 points is nothing. Come on, we clawed that 14 points against a better team than Arsenal. Man City. Come on, man. We could still do it.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. That the thing is, the thing that's annoying is the players are very good. We just like that's one thing that I agree with Irishman. Get the energy up, play hard, right? Even if the system is not working, but you bring a high energy, it works because you guys are so good, right? You put City in Wirtz find himself in a very good position. He's gonna hurt City.
Oh.
All our players find themselves in the right position, they could hurt City, but they have to work hard for it. They can't just assume it's going to come to them. Right? Our team, we could go player for player. Which one is better than our players? Probably none, including the goalkeeper. Yeah, I said it. But we have to show it. We have to show it. And this, we know how this league is. This league is unforgiving. The Premier League is unforgiving. So we have to work our socks off and keep the energy up and stop talking through the media and all that. Support the fans. Yeah. The fans are supporting you guys anyway.
Not all of them.
Oh, sure, yeah, not all of them. Not all of them. We see them people.
I'm back, man. I'm back. The dark side nearly took me over, man. I'm back.
But you know what, though, quickly, Virgil's and Gerrard's interview after the Villa game, where they had a little go at the keyboard warriors and content creators who supposedly support Liverpool, but are the ones who are stirring the pot 24/7. And what they said that day has made me feel happier, like thinking, you know what, even these guys fucking realize what's going on. You know what I mean? If your team's not doing great, yeah, you got to still support them until the point there's no more. You can't do it no more. But this is like an early phase of the season. It isn't like we were in February, March already, and it's really carrying on. We're 8th, 9th or something, different story. So it was good that Virgil and Gerrard talked about the way fans are online. I think it's important that, you know what, United and Arsenal fans are dying for us to do this. Have a go at the manager in the club, and they're waiting for that. So I ain't giving them that. No way.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the lineups like this? I got a feeling he might do the same thing he did last season. Let me show you.
The 4-2-4.
The Curtis Jones one.
Yeah. Instead of Curtis Jones, he might do this. What do you think? Because we did get a lot of joy last season. You know what I mean? So instead of Curtis Jones, he might play Florian Wirtz and Szoboszlai up front.
So no Ekitike?
No Ekitike, no striker. Basically, this is what he went with last season. He took out the striker, rest in peace, and then he went with Jones and Szoboszlai up front. So they interchanged. So they were the first line of press. If you know what I mean, it made it difficult for the opponents to come at them. If you know what I mean. So whenever Man City, they gave the ball to Man City, but Man City didn't get no joy. I don't even know if they even created a chance in that game. I can't remember. I honestly don't. We scored from a corner, set piece. We did in the training ground, as I remember. Salah scored, and the second goal, Salah cut in from the right hand side, past the Szoboszlai left foot, bam, in the bottom corner. So the reason I'm saying this is the work rate. So if you have players like this, they will have more, defensive know-how than attacking all the time. Attack. You know what I mean? But if you guys want to play the way you guys want to play with a striker, I'm all for that as well. But don't doubt that. That could be the starting lineup with having 2 midfielders as strikers as well. But this me and Kels did this.
He can still play a striker because this is the thing that I like about Ekitike is he's multifaceted. He can still play that 4-2-4.
Yeah.
He played 2 strikers with Mamouche before. So I think even if we were to go this formation, he could also be part of that, right?
Yeah.
And then in the last 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you can bring the itinerary. You could bring Isak and Wirtz in. Make Gakpo work his socks off on the right side to shut it down. Foden and Turkey on that side.
This is a threat for Man City, isn't it? These two. These are the threat. And
Foden,
Doku, obviously.
And Doku, yeah. If you shut them down, this is the thing with City. When you score a goal, they become desperate.
Yeah.
And if you hold your defensive line, they start making a lot of mistakes. So if we can use that to our advantage, I'm not worried about City one bit because I know if Liverpool play Liverpool football, we beat them.
Yeah.
That's the thing with City.
Is this your lineup, guys, though? Is this your lineup?
No, our lineup is
on the left.
We do 4-2-3-1. So Robertson.
Yeah.
Yes, you have the same one. And Gakpo, instead of Gakpo, we had Wirtz.
Okay. Like that. Do you think we're a better team with Wirtz on the left?
The thing is, we're going with what?
He doesn't stay there. He goes.
He moves around, right?
Yeah,
so if the idea is to get Wirtz in a dangerous position, you get him there, he will hurt City.
Yeah.
Now, if City decide to play the way they played against Arsenal, then okay, we have to change everything. Right? If they decide to go 5-5-0, then that's a whole different ballgame. They score 1 goal and then they shut it down. But the idea is to put Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Mo in a dangerous position.
Mm-hmm.
If you find a way to get them into a dangerous position, this game is a wrap.
Yeah. Because if you look at the City midfielders, guys, they're more attacking minded midfielders, apart from Gonzalez, isn't it? So if you look at Foden and Bernardo Silva is a slight player. We've got bigger players, if you know what I mean. So we could cope with Bernardo Silva because I think his legs are gone. He hasn't got the legs anymore. Let's be honest there. So if you have a go at him on the left side with, like you said, Florian Wirtz coming inside and causing havoc from here, then that means like we could open them up more, if you know what I mean. So Jerky, don't expect him to defend. We already know about Nunes. He's a midfielder playing as a right back, so that's already a struggle for them. So if we attack the left side more, I think we will get more joy. Because look at the players, man. Jerky doesn't defend. Nunes is not a defender. Bernardo Silva's legs are gone. Diaz, the only things he shows nowadays is his biceps, nothing else. You know what I mean? So we could have a go at them on the left. I honestly think we could get more joy on the left side.
That's what I'm saying. See, I want to ask people who say
it's going to be tough because this kid O'Reilly is quite good. You know what I mean? And Doku works harder and he gets back more. So this side is going to be more difficult in my opinion. And Gvardiol, obviously, fantastic defender. He's a centre back now instead of a left back. So and you got the young side, isn't it? This whole side is just full of youth, if you know what I mean, compared to the left side of Liverpool. So I think if we attack them more on the left, we'll get more joy. And Ekitike puts himself about with the 2 defenders. I think we will win the game that way.
And that's where I say we need to feed the beast. If we keep the ball, say that, whether it's Gakpo or Salah, and let Salah, we're going to lose.
Yeah.
I promise you. If we do that thing, let Salah take care of him because Salah always have joy with them, we're going to lose. Yeah. Give the ball to the striker. That's something that they've never seen Liverpool do before.
Exactly.
Right? So Szoboszlai is going to be a big-time player in this match. If Szoboszlai gets a good game, I promise you we win.
He's a big game player. Last season, if you look at Man United away, Man City away, and I think it was the Arsenal at home, and Man City at home, all that stuff. Szoboszlai was actually the and Tottenham away. Remember Tottenham away as well? He was the best player in all those games. So now he's even got more confidence. Like, I need him to shoot from outside the box like he did against Real Madrid the other day.
Yeah,
that was impressive. If it's another goalkeeper, those are goals.
Yep.
Let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Because what always has that possessive moment is possessed. You know what I mean? The devil, the something's taking over his body, man. You know
so the number 8 is on him right now. And if you get Szoboszlai in front of their box, he's shooting.
Oh yeah,
right. Vert also would need. I mean, everybody has to play well, but I'm just saying, setting players, Mo, Szoboszlai, and Vert, they are the 3 players that needs to be in dangerous positions, because when they are there, something is going to happen. Like Ekitike is going to have a joy with their center backs. I promise you.
100%.
He's going to have so much joy with their center backs.
Because Diaz he's a feisty little. I'll get him to get booked. Like, just go after him, and he's an aggressive idiot. He's very. Yeah, I've seen him the other day, man. He's got no control of his actions, man. So I'll just tell the people, run at him, get him booked early.
And then Gravenberch will not need to go forward. I need him to sit right in the middle and protect Bradley because of Doku and O'Reilly, right? Yeah. Konate will be fine with Haaland. Haaland knows he's going to have a long day with those two center backs.
Have that relationship, these two. I mean, just
I'm not worried about Haaland. Yeah, Haaland score goals for fun, but when it comes to him, all you have to do is stop the the passes to him.
And these two love that. These two love that. You know what
I mean? Virgil and they will be have fun. That's not my problem. The problem will be Foden, Silva getting passes to him.
Yeah, another problem too, though.
Go on.
Look, I know we're trying to break it down into little minute details that work for us, and I'd be interested to know, Fozzie, you said he needs to go back to that formation. He needs to go back to what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Back to be honest, I only really see Robbo coming back from Kirkes. So this double tenting, you only want this for one game. You want us to go back to the system that he was using.
Are you asking me? Or
yeah, because that's everyone was saying there. Oh no, he's after going back to what people wanted him to do now, so he better stick with that. That's what he should do.
Yeah.
So do you only want him to do this for this no striker double 10 thing up against City?
No. I said it could potentially be that way because he got joy out of it last season. We limited him. Into like no chances. I don't think. Irishman, do you ever remember a shot on target that day from them? I don't remember anything they produced in the game. I thought we was outstanding, and we commended him for that. But in his last press conference, what did he say? I went against my principles, and I don't like to do things like that. But sometimes you got to go against it. And don't forget, we actually commended him for that game. The way we thought, like, this guy's smart. You know what I mean? If he'd done that kind of formation and went away to City, which we've been losing every single time we go down there down the years. You know what I mean? We gave him the compliments for that. I thought like he made a great idea in the lab or something like that, but he didn't. He just went against his ideas, went with defensive team, and then got goals out of it. But I can see in this game he's going to go with a striker. But in my opinion, sometimes you got to go against those kind of ideas, make it more solid, hard to beat, and just hit them with a counter-attack and get the goals. That's how I feel. And that's what I liked about last season. But I'm only giving you a description, Irishman. I'm not saying I want it to be like that. I can see this being the lineup, to be fair, more than what I showed you earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm just interested because people are saying he's gone back to what he was doing, seems to be the kind of quote. I'm not really sure what that means because he's gone back to doing what he was. To me, that just seems like basically he's brought Robbo back in for Kirkes. But he's playing Vert, he's playing Ekitike.
The free,
but it's sort of this. Oh, he's gone back to what worked before. What is he doing differently?
No. Before that, when we changed games, it was different. It was different, wasn't it? He put Kirkes, he put Florian Wirtz as a number 10. I mean, it was something that's different. You know what I mean? To what we're used to. If you know what I mean. What I said was, Irishman, is you slowly integrate players into the team. Listen, guys, if you're 25, 26, you know what I mean? You should be a complete player anyway. But when you're 22, 21, coming to a team that's won the league, and you're coming from a German league and you're coming from Bournemouth, you're not going to set the world alight. It's never going to happen like that. So what I said is, if he started with the team that we've been winning with, that we had in the beginning of the season, and then slowly brought on those players, then it would have been a different thing. But he didn't choose that. He chose to just
maybe Robert, but I mean, Wirtz cost 120 million quid. He's top
That's
player.
what everybody's telling me. But the thing is,
no, but we lost. But we also lost.
Irishman.
Well, sorry, Fozzie, we lost 3.
Okay,
we lost Diogo Jota, rest in peace. We lost Isaac, or we lost Diaz, and we lost Nunes. We 3 central forwards we lost. Isaac wasn't playing. He was out when doing a mini preseason. So Ekitike had to come in. Wirtz probably had to come in.
I didn't say Ekitike shouldn't be starting.
No, but people, I just don't get the whole he started too many new players too quick. I don't
No, but I'm saying the players that were off form, he shouldn't have kept going with them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Irishman. And not only that.
But some people saying he shouldn't have started. No, even some people in the chat are saying, he started all the new players too soon. I don't think Isaac wasn't here. I mean, like I said, we lost our 3 forwards.
Listen, Isaac came at the end, but he did with obviously the Frimpons, the Kirkes,
I think it's just boiling down to Kirkes, basically.
The thing is, Irishman, like, as soon as he went back to this team, we won 2 games, and not only did we win 2 games, actually we deserved to win those 2 games. Those other games that we won, did we actually deserve to win all those games that we was picked back to 2-2 and all that stuff? No. You know what it is, guys? That what frustrates me more than anything, people are choosing the price of the player over winning. I don't choose that. The price of the player doesn't involve me. I want my team to win. That's the whole point. I keep reverting back. If he started with these players in the beginning of the season, we could have been a different team. That's what I keep saying to you guys. Forget about how much we bought Isak for. Forget about what we bought with Florian and Wirtz and all that stuff. Are you choosing players' price tags over winning?
No. The price tag point I was trying to make was if we bought in a guy that cost 110 million, and he was sitting on the bench for the first few games.
No, but you play smart. Irishman, you play smart. You're not going to start every game on the bench. You know what I mean? You bring you in and out until he understands.
He has been benched. Benched him against Villa, benched him against Everton, benched him against someone else, didn't he?
I don't know what he benched. But
let me share some. I'll share some. Okay.
We won those games anyway, even when he was benched. So it's when they brought them back. That's all I'm saying. Slowly integrating players, guys, especially young players. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because it's the age you look at. You got to look at the age, guys. I mean, if they're 25, 26, they should have experience to deal with situations like this. Look at Salah when he was 21 and De Bruyne when they were 21 when they came to England. They were shafted out the next season. They wasn't there anymore because they had to go and gain experience. They came back to play. Sometimes too.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about when people were telling me that City is doing this amazing style of football. Basically against Dortmund the last
every season, right? Come on, man.
This is basically what he was finishing there, and I think that's what he's gonna play against us. He knows Liverpool's on up and up. Pep knows. The idea with him is every time he comes out with something else, we figure it out and we beat him. And a lot of time he also beat us. But don't be surprised that you're not gonna see something like this against Liverpool, where he's gonna just go leave Haaland up top. Of course, at this time Haaland was substituted. But, leave their striker up top and tighten up the midfield, give the outside to the opposition, and let the center backs take care of the rest. And this, a Bengal 5-4 playing basically 5-4-1 like that, it's very hard, difficult to break it down. It's not as easy as people think. But I think, but I think Liverpool
have making the 5. Though?
Say what?
Who's making the 5? Who's dropped in to make it a 5? Is there?
So they have
the center back position. You can see there's 5 at the back.
There's 5.
Yeah, I know, but who is it? I mean, who is it?
Yeah, he could. Pep has like 6 center backs.
It looks like Gonzalez, isn't it? Gonzalez gone.
Nico. No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, someone's dropped in there. I just wonder who is it? Is it the right back or is it one of the center half?
The DM.
Yeah.
No,
you can imagine that with Haaland up top. That's what I meant when you guys were talking about how much how much Virgil and Ibu love, that battle. But the problem is Erling Haaland loves it just as much.
Yes, sir.
So this guy is in. I think he has 27 goals this season when you take into account international.
Unhuman, man.
International, like scored for Norway and 27 goals already.
So and with him, you got to cut down the passes to him.
Exactly.
That's the only way you beat him. You make sure he doesn't get the ball.
Frustrated with Kwasi and Brian and JK. Like the possession keeping, it's not very good at Liverpool. Like that's
Cities.
Cities also. I was told like about he's the possession guy.
Fazi, I'm glad you brought that because I know Ro made a point that our game is still boring. I don't care what boring football. Yes, football is there to be entertained. It's great when you have a team that is good that can entertain you and win.
Yeah.
But brother, the game is about result. And Mourinho knew it more than anybody else. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to win. Right? He won a treble doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So for me, the passes is what was our mistake. And I think the manager also alluded to that. We kept passing and passing and passing, going nowhere.
Yeah.
City figured it out early, saying, we did that last year and we lost, they lost 7 games on the trot.
Yeah.
So now what are they doing? And Doku is having his best season since he came to City. Give him an outlet, feed the beast.
Yeah. Well,
that's all they're doing.
I hope Bradley has that, Vinicius Jr. kind of form on the day as well. So.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. There's no need for you to, teams are playing mid-block, right? People are pressing you on the mid side. They let you have the ball in the center back. Yeah, Virgil, keep the ball. You could have it for 30 minutes. We don't care. But when you come to this area, McAllister, Gravenberg, Soboslai, or Vert, we're going to press you full force. And where has always been our Achilles heel? Losing the ball in the middle of the park.
100%.
You see what I mean? So, yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a fascinating battle. It's going to be a great match. But I don't see Liverpool losing. I've said it all week. Versus Madrid, versus City. I don't see Liverpool losing because when Liverpool plays well, not too many teams can beat us. And we have the players, right? And again, giving credit to Irishmen. If we have the energy to match any team, we're unbeatable because we have the players. So that at the end of the day, don't roll up to Etihad thinking that you just beat Madrid so you could beat them. Oh, we beat Aston Villa and Aston Villa beat you, so we could. No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, don't do that. Then we leaving with 10-0.
Yeah, you still got to work hard.
You got to work hard. If we work hard, Pep knows. That's why Pep has so much respect for Liverpool. He's like, this team, as great as they are, as great as Salah is, as great as Mane is, or all those guys, they work hard like team from the, like players who are trying to coming up the ranks.
Yeah,
Liverpool are the #1 team that beats Pep Guardiola's teams. He's lost to Liverpool most than any other team.
Yeah,
so he knows. You seen that little interview in the changing rooms, and he was talking about the front three. He was proper nervous them days.
The man didn't go to sleep
again.
So that's how I think it is. But it's going to be fascinating. Right now, I'm still on the dark side. The manager, hey, you do what you do to win. Keep winning. And at the end of the season,
we beat City. Are you back?
No, I'm not back.
Oh,
this guy. I told you. Until I see the armpit of Virgil van Dijk, I'm not back yet.
That's too long, bro.
Hey,
come on, man. Come back.
Hey, my brother. I can't treat me the way you did against Manchester United and you expect me to forgive you just like that. No. That's unforgivable offense.
You know what, man? There's people still having that issue about that Man United game. Not only Maguire scored the winning goal, he done a man of the match performance. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing, man. That is embarrassing.
At Anfield.
No. At Anfield.
No. I can't. No, that's
That's nearly unforgivable. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. You know the rivalry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least show up. If they're gonna beat you, let them play well or get an accidental goal, and then you'll be like, "Hey, it's one of them games, right?" But you just didn't show up. You didn't even come out from the hotel. You just chilling, talking about, "Oh, we will flip the script anytime we want." No.
We're back, man. We're back. I'm happy.
I hope we are, but until I see a major, a lot of people are gonna be cut in the summer. I'm gonna be on my sober. I will be the only one. I don't care. But anyway, people, thank you so much for rocking with your boy. Thank you for the panelists for joining. Fazi, who still say we're gonna lose 5-0. Big up to Irishman. JK, thank you so much. Ensman is in the building. Rasta Crab was here. We had Honesty, Songs for K, Ro, Christian, Rev Knight. I mean, a lot of people showed up today, man. Truden still hating on Liverpool. Yeah, man. Thank you for all you guys. JR was here. We know Craig was in the building. Thank you, people. And if I forgot to mention, Aziz was here. Yeah, man. If I forget your name, forgive me. But thank you for rocking with us, man. Enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. It's gonna be a wonderful game. This is what football is all about. Enjoy it. This is two powerhouses going against each other. And City have told you their rival is Liverpool. It's nobody else. So we will see, man. But I'm still with the dark side. So Liverpool.
Crying out loud.
I'm just saying, I'm still with the dark side.
Why, bro? Just come back. Come on, man. Leave the Undertaker alone, bro. Come back, man.
Since Cossy's been on the dark side, we're winning, bro. Leave him there.
Yeah, that's true. You can stay there.
Thank you.
You can stay there.
You know?
You can stay there, man.
No, but we need our boys to. They need to stay consistent. That's how we won the league last season. Yeah. So, Irishman, you have a show coming up or what?
Yeah, sure. I'll be doing something in a while, probably. I don't have it set up or anything, but
oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Friday night, so I'll do something.
For sure. Fazzy, anything happening up, or are we gonna see you in that spaces? Ants-Man.
I'll be exams later on. I could be doing a late stuff as well. What do you call it? Have you guys heard about Semenyo, right?
Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah.
Okay. I hope it's true. It's true.
It'll be nice. Yeah, man. Thank you so well, people. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We'll see you guys later. Crazy Ball to the panel. Peace.